This episode of the Hotrod Show is sponsored by Hookah Up the brand. Very simple, very classy, very sexy. Bring the vibes anywhere you go, baby.
Fucking snitch!
All right, so we're back. Welcome to the Hotrod Show and all that. You know, today we got a special guest in the building from Flatbush. You know, he's an entrepreneur, an editor, a photographer, an engineer, a DJ, a rapper, producer, cameraman, a director. I like to call him Mr. Do-It-All, man. Showtime is in the building. How you doing today, bro? Good?
What up? I'm good.
Chilling? All right, don't be shy, man. This is what you do, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You know, he definitely brought one of the homies through. I don't even know how to introduce you, bro. I don't want to say your government. I don't know. You good? Rob is good?
Rob James.
All right, cool. Mr. Rob James is in the building. Don't sleep by the demeanor. My man owns his own clothing line and a soupe. Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I did a little bit of research, so stop me if I'm wrong when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I believe, you know, your clothes is at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's dope. You know, shouts out to that. You also went to Dapper Dan School, correct?
Not his school, but I went to it was a school in Harlem that he was like a chairman of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's still pretty cool though. A lot of people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, they can't say that. Now I heard something else though. This is probably my favorite thing. It's probably little to you guys, but not you guys, but the people watching.
Yeah.
You can actually sew.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like that's dope to me because it's like you really make your own clothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I like that. I can respect that. So how's everything with you guys, man? Everything is healthy. Everything is working and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, everything good, slow motion.
All right, cool, man. So it's a funny story. So Showtime is actually a childhood friend of mine. You know, we're from Flatbush. You know, the whole Linden, Clarkson, all those blocks up and down, Bedford, Rogers, and so much. So this interview, I would like to say is definitely for the hood. You know what I mean? I got a question for you though. You know what I mean? Before we get into the reason why you're here, you know, what do you think Pat would say if he could see us now? You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him.
Damn.
I know. I gotta ask that, bro. I gotta take you there.
If Pat would, you'd be proud of us.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this is probably the reason why I even did it. Like for Pat, like
Yeah.
I already knew. I'm always think about Pat. So in my head, I'm like, what would Pat want me to do at this point? Everything I do, like even the music, when you hear the Flatbush, the anthem, the intro is from Pat. That's Pat. Welcome to Flatbush. That's Pat.
Welcome to my home, Flatbush.
So anytime like I want to give up, you know, I just listen to it and I'm like, what would Pat want me to do in this situation? And you know, I see you doing your stuff. I'm like, yo, if Pat was here, he would definitely want me to reach out to you and try to do something with you. No homo.
Nah, no freaky. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel the same way, man. You know what I mean? I think about that. I don't say it out loud like that, but I think subconsciously I get in that bag, you know, in the back of my mind and stuff like that. But getting back to you, man. So you're the creator, the writer, the producer, the director of a web series called The Bush. It's filmed in the Bush, and you got a lot of different people on it. I like the plot. I like where it's going. I saw season 1. I saw season 2, and you got some good things going on in there. So something I like to do in the beginning of my episodes, a little before I forget, is I like to name my episodes in the beginning. This one's easy. It's gonna say Showtime, which is your name, and it's gonna say The Bush. You know what I mean? So it's probably one of the easiest episodes because we're both from Flatbush. You know what I mean? But getting back to you guys, give us some words you think that'll describe, you know, Showtime or yourself, Rob, or even the show. You know what I mean? Give me some adjectives to describe you guys.
Well, I'll start first. Well, The Bush is really, when I first came up with the idea, it was like betrayal, unity, shiesty, and humble. That's like 4 verbs that describe some of your human traits. In each episode, you could see a character betraying somebody, you know, being unite with somebody else, being shiesty, you know, and then the second thing was called Brooklyn Underground Successful Hustlers.
I like that one. I like the first one too, but I like that one. It just flow.
Yeah. And each season was a different title. So I did it like that. So second season is like you could see more people of like doing their own stuff, like doing the same thing I do, or something similar to what I do. Like either owning your own brand or acting or comedian, whatever you do. And the movie I'm making is called Beautiful, Unique, Sophisticated Humans.
Okay, I saw that. I wanted to ask you if that's something that you was gonna keep going,
Yeah.
through every season. So
No,
I thought that was
like
kind of
the
dope.
season 3 is just like, I'm gonna do a movie on the side and do a season 3 on the side.
We gonna get to the movie. Don't give him too much about the movie yet. We gotta start with the
Oh yeah, so
with the
season
web
3,
series.
yeah, Beautiful, Unique, Sophisticated Humans.
I like that, man. What do you think, Rob? Man, what are your thoughts on what he's got going on and stuff like that? Some words to describe yourself, the show.
What he's got going on, like I feel like the show, like, because how I met him was I was supplying, like, giving like clothes, to like promoting the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I had told him, I was like, like I wanted to do acting. I was like, I'm interested in acting. And then he was like, oh, just come through. And then ever since then, like the rest was history. And I just started acting in the show. But I really like the storyline of the show.
That's a
Like
fact.
it's like relatable to like everyday life, like what we go through basically. And I'm originally from Flatbush too. I don't
That makes
live
it even
there,
better.
I'm originally from Flatbush, and so it's like just getting invested into like what he's got going on. It's like that's like talking about like my backstory basically,
Mm-hmm.
And it's I'm here for it. I support everything that he do.
That's dope, man. I mean, definitely check out his clothing line. He's one of the maybe 4 or 5 clothing lines that gets a lot of placement in the show. But you hit something on the nail that kind of takes me to the next question. It's kind of like, what's being that you guys are from Flatbush, I'm from Flatbush as well. What is your experience been like, growing up in the bush?
You wanna go first?
Who want to go first? Don't be shy, man. Stop
Nah, my
playing.
experience, I tell you the truth, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you. Going up from Flatbush, it shows you a lot. It
Okay.
prepares you for like the real world. It prepares you for anywhere you go. You could go anywhere in the world and you'll know how to adapt. Just from being around people, like Caribbean people, they're like the block, there's like, if you never had like a mother or father, the block kind of raised you type stuff. So I've seen a lot of people grow up in Flatbush without their mother and father, but the block always raised them up and stuff. So it's a good thing to have like that background from Flatbush, because it's like a community. We all really look out for each other.
That's big. What about you, bro? How do you feel?
I basically feel like, growing up in Flatbush is like it helps you to embrace like, like your community and like embrace like where you from. Like it gives you like that freedom to like, okay, like you from Haiti or I'm from Grenada, like
Mhm.
things like that. Like it helps you to like embrace it even more because you got,
Everything.
You got almost everything.
Everything. It's a melting
like,
pot.
So it's like it's a great experience and like just I don't know. It's just overall to me is a vibe. Like I Flatbush is forever home to me. So
Going back into like the bush, you know what I mean? Like I know I said the bush, but when I say the bush, I'm talking about the actual web series, right? When did you fall in love with the production side of things? Because I mentioned a lot of things about your shows. You did a lot of things, and it's like we're gonna stick to the bush because we wouldn't have enough time to talk about everything. But when did you fall in love?
All that stems off my name, basically. They call me Show for a reason. Like, growing up, I think it's my grandma that first motivated me to even do anything within production.
Shout out to your grandmoms.
Yeah, she's not here no more.
Rest in peace.
So
I'm sorry about that.
That kind of just gave me a little, slowed me down a little bit because my motivation not here no more. But she basically was one of the ones that actually showed me like, this is who you're gonna be. I remember one day, I was at her crib, I was watching Lil Wayne, and I guess she was like, and I recite all his lyrics, so she was like, I could see you on TV one day. I said, Grandma, Lil Wayne they ain't finished school? He ain't finished school? So, they hunted me down for good grades, but Lil Wayne ain't finished school?
That's a good point. You know what I mean? You know how Haitians are,
man. She used to always be outside looking outside the window and watching the whole block.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't even pay nobody no mind. Like, they could be rolling dice, they could be doing whatever, but she just watching the whole block. as it's like if that's her TV. So it was like,
that's deep right there. That's a lot of people's grandmothers, and like the way you just brought that home and stuff like that. So if someone is from not even just Flatbush, if you're from anywhere in Brooklyn or almost anywhere, you're gonna relate to that.
Yeah.
But you said something about school though. Did you go to school for production or acting or any of that stuff?
I went to Toro College.
Okay.
Digital Media Arts. That's when that's when H wanted to rap.
Shouts out to H Rock.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, we both can't rap. We gotta learn. We can't keep paying for studio engineers. So I went to school for engineering. Plus I had to learn something anyway. I didn't want to go back to Mega Evans College. My mom, I had to put a smile on my mom's face. I just gotta give her a certificate or something. Since you like music, then go to school for music. So I went to school for Digital Media Arts, got my certificate, was running a studio while I was going to school, and then that's it.
I mean, I think you both should have been rapping though. My brother tells me all the time, like, yo, Showtime is like, he loves your music, bro. The old stuff, he loves it. I'd be like, I get it, bro, but like, damn, all right, relax.
Now, is that one song I did with Gotta Be a G? That was
the one. Like, he be like, yo, you walked on it. I'm like, yo, I get it, but
that was for Pat.
Relax.
That beat was for Pat. Pat was supposed to rap on it, but I was even trying to write the first few bars for Pat.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to. And I'm like, this beat is too hard. Shout out to Baby. I'm like, this beat too hard.
He made it? He made the beat?
Yeah, Cash Money.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's his beat. Okay, cool. I'm thinking who the producer is. My fault.
So ever since then, I'm like, nah, I jumped on that beat and that was it.
So when did the idea for the web series The Bush come about? Or was it always an idea? Like, how did that
come? That always been an idea, because even like if you go down on my Instagram, like 2011, like I need to shoot a hood film. I just need some writers, directors. I just need some writers. Mind you, I wasn't even good in writing. So it was like, nobody wanted to help. Everybody just want to act. They don't want to be behind the scenes. They just want to be in front of the scenes. So, when you depend on people, it slows you down. So I just started doing everything by myself. Writing, getting the people, everything. Making sure they're good, make sure they get home safe, everything.
So for me, to really understand The Bush, and I'm talking about the web series, I got to make that distinction a couple times today. I feel like people have to understand Blockmasters, and that's another company of yours. I feel like we got to, can you sum that up, for the people that's going to be watching at home? Like, I think you got to talk about Blockmasters a little bit.
Blockmasters actually came from the block, from, Linden. So
Linden and Flatbush.
Yeah, Linden and Flatbush. So I just had a camera before I even did the whole web series. I just had a camera, so we were just going around picking anybody we saw, rap. Then we used to start a studio. We used to record.
Like Smack.
Yeah. Then we had a rap battle on the block.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna get to that. It's definitely a lot of ciphers on on the page when you go further down. Yeah. Like I think the first thing on your page, not my fault to cut you off, the first thing on your page is like Pat freestyling and stuff like that. Right, and it's just crazy from there. You know what I mean? So that's kind of dope. And then you also you got like, you brought up H Rock, you know what I mean? You got Haitian V, Bam Vito, all Flatbush legends, in my opinion, that's on your page and stuff like that. And then, so I guess like 7 years ago, we get The Bush, Ladybug, shouts out to Ladybug, she's on the screen, episode 1, part 1 of 3. Talk to us about that first episode.
First episode was, I wasn't even trying to do a series, to tell you the truth. I was just trying to do one video, that's it. I wasn't even thinking about no webs. I mean, I was thinking about it, but I didn't really have the time or, the patience to even do it. So I did the first one. I had, I contacted a few people. I got people from my block, people I grew up with, people that my grandma used to babysit. So I grabbed them, and I just grabbed Ladybug, and we just did the first, and I grabbed a few more other people, and we just did the first episode. And then everybody on the neighborhood liked it. Like, they wanted to be a part of it. But like that, everybody doesn't want to act. So when everybody kept on hitting me up, like, even till now, I still have like a whole bunch of people that want to act. I'm like, I don't got time and patience.
Yeah.
Not that much roles in the world for me to fit everybody
in the show.
So like I gotta just break it down to two different stuff. Like where it's going.
That kind of messes up my next question too. I was gonna ask you how you pick, but it's like people is you feel me, Rob? Like they pick. They're like, yo, I'm trying to be part of your show. Like it's not hard to find people that want to be, part of it.
It's a lot of people that want to be part of it, but people are not really as serious as they say they are.
Of course.
So you just gotta learn how to.
People just want to be part of something.
Pick out the bad, It's hard to pick, to tell you the truth. Even though I picked a few and not all of them was good. Some, but I still dealt with whatever I picked.
Yeah, so come up, bro. I mean, I gotta give you guys flowers too for what you guys are doing, because at the end of the day, you're taking people off the block, you're showing them something different, you're keeping them out of trouble. You know what I mean? Even though the block is, like I would like to think that block, you know what I mean, is one of the toughest blocks growing up in Flatbush. I know, right by the library and stuff like that. So
it kept a lot of people away from kept a lot of people away from trouble.
Exactly. That's where the flowers come in. You kept a lot of people out of trouble. People that probably was beefing with each other. Probably
I had people acting together and they both beefing with each other.
See what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like
other stuff too.
I ain't gonna hold you. You a better man than me, because that's tough. I don't know if you can answer this, but what are some of your favorite characters? I know mine, but what are some of your favorite characters?
That's a tough one.
I know.
Shit. Ask him that question. Come back.
All right. Who are some of your favorite characters, man?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Matter of fact, I got one. Saucepois.
Okay.
Bunan.
Okay, yeah. Bunan's definitely my one of my favorite characters. Yeah. That's a cheat code though.
Yeah.
Because he's funny.
Yeah, because I knew, we grew up with Bunan.
Exactly.
So he been wanting to be down since from season 1, so mind you. So
listen, when he sees this episode, bro, I'm gonna get a million calls, texts, curse out. He been wanting to be on the show. I'm like, bro, it's gotta be right. Like he's gonna kill me, bro. I already know.
In fact, I'm surprised I didn't even hit him up neither to come on the show.
I'm happy to hit him up because he would have been in here. He would have been in here like, yo, it's like, people know you. It's like, yo, bro, relax, bro.
Everybody has situations they going through, so I give people their space and stuff. Like,
listen, Bunna, when you see this, bro, we gonna get you on the show, man. So that's your shout out.
He needs his own,
he needed his own like special part 1 and 2 or something. But for me, definitely Bunna. You know what I mean? Definitely Ladybug, Ghetto Legend. That's he was in Money and Violence. What's his Leon from Money and Violence? I think you had Zab Judah on there too.
Nah, that was another web series.
Okay, cool. I could have swore. I thought it was this. I was like, yo, Zab's.
I wish if I had Zab, I wouldn't be. People would be knocking on my door. Like,
all right. What about your favorite episode? You know what I mean? Because this is 19 episodes, right? Or something like that?
The last episode of season 2.
The last episode of season 2. Why?
That's where most of the violence happened.
That's where most of the violence happened?
That's the episode with the most violence, put like that.
The most violence is crazy, but that's what people want in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Some I'm very curious about though, because I was always, not always, but like I was pretty good at like writing, you know what I mean, essays and stuff like that. And that goes hand in hand with writing scripts. I don't know how to write a script. I have an idea based off the small networking I did with people like you and other people that I know. So what's your process like, when writing scripts or writing for your show? Like, you know what I mean? Like, rappers got a process. What's your process?
I'm not even a writer. I don't even like writing.
Yeah, but you don't help with the process?
I write the scripts.
Yeah.
But the way I write it is like I first have to visualize it first in my head. Then everything I visualize, I just put it on paper. And then I give people the script just as I see it. Sometimes they be confused, like, what the hell? What are you talking about? You going off the roof?
Off the roof?
They don't know what I'm talking about, but I understand it. I just got to get the people there, then to direct them and tell them what to do. But I don't even, like, I'll be sending people scripts, they don't even know what, like, it's like chicken scratch to them.
Do you think that's because, they're not official actors, or because the format that you put it in?
I think it's me, the format I put it in. I'm not a real writer.
I didn't want to say that. I wanted to see which one it was, but
I'm good at math though. That's how I was in good in school.
I'm good at math though.
Don't do that. Prophesy.
As long as you could count. I mean, for me, I respect people like that because I feel like that's raw talent. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know the actual format of how to do it, but you can still put something together like that that's dope like that. And people that are watching, they're going to understand what we're saying. You know what I mean? If you could change anything about the development of the show, what would it be?
I mean, probably, I don't know, because the show was basically, it's like a hobby to me, so I wouldn't change nothing because I learn from everything I do, I learn from it. So I can't, even if it was a mistake, I still learn from that mistake.
Okay. So that was an easy one. As far as direction, I know you spoke about the third season, you spoke about the movie, but what past that, the direction and the vision for the show, give us a little bit about that. When the next move is coming.
Basically, after everything is like finished, editing, filmed, all that, we basically just renting out spots and just throwing like viewing parties. Like
Throwing what?
Viewing parties. Where people come and watch the...
Oh, watch parties.
Yeah,
okay, parties. Cool. I'm not well versed. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get into the production world. Maybe you can help me out.
So, yeah, just throw parties, and because end of the day, YouTube is like, it's not really the wave. So, and then people get to interact with you even more.
That's true.
Have people come perform like I did last time. People come perform, show the film, eat, regular stuff.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like when you get out and you can touch the people and stuff like that, I think that helps a lot with your brand and stuff like that. Merch now. I know you got at least 4 or 5,
in the back.
Huh?
Oh,
no. I just want to shout them out. We're gonna get to that. So I know we spoke about the Rotten Apple Black, Humble Beast, Heart of a Lion, the Bush clothing line, and the Soupe and stuff like that. They all got placements on the show.
Right.
Do you plan on doing like some type of collab with them? You know what I mean? Like try to get your shit on Fashion Week, like my man next to you. Like what's the plan for that?
That could be a plan because I'm just starting with this whole merch stuff. Like these are people that's been taking it.
Speak up, man. Don't be shy. Like I know you can talk, son. Stop that shy shit right now.
Taking a brand real, taking to the clothing side. So it's like, if I ever did want to like, take it serious or whatever, yeah, it was a possibility. Matter of fact, me and him probably spoke about doing a collab one time when I first started. But it's just like, I just had to do my own thing. You two more established. I just can't just jump on your wave like that. You feel me? So I have to just get my stuff organized.
You want to build up first?
Yeah, I got to build up first before I could do any type of collab.
I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do if you feel like that's the best wave, but I just want some clothes to wear, to support, promote, and stuff like that. I pay for it if you want to throw me some, however you want to do it.
I had old merch laying around in the crib, so I just picked up a few.
All right, bet. So 2019, right? You won I believe it's 2019. No?
Yeah, 2019.
All right, cool. 2019, you won the best comedy in a series at the Urban Web Series Awards, right?
Yeah.
Like walk us through that process of that night. Like, you know what I mean? When they said, the Bush, like, because I wasn't there, but I saw the suit, you had the blue suit on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You brought the chip back to Flatbush again. Yeah. So, like, that's how I felt when I learned that.
I felt too. So, I know how else felt.
What was that night like?
Shout out to Project Heat, because they the one that, hosted the whole event.
Shout out to Project Heat.
I mean, it was an honor. I mean, I liked it. So it was something to bring back, to show people like, yo, if you really put your mind to it, you could get anything you want. So, mind you, so much people on the web series, but it's only me and probably Ladybug that went to the show. Everybody else was just rolling dice. They didn't really take it too serious. So it was like, when I got up there and I got the award, the few people that came with me.
You cried? Like you shed a tear a little bit?
I was...
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It didn't even sink into me yet.
Like
I was, because when you get there, you got the drinks. I was already sipping it already. So I was like, wasted. Not wasted, but I was feeling a little woozy, baby.
Yeah.
So when they called me on stage, I was just like speechless. Like, I don't know what to say. I even had no acceptance thing ready or nothing. I just wanted
you didn't think you was going to win, or you just...
I knew I was going to win. Oh,
okay. Oh, you knew you was going to win. Confident. All right, bet.
I lost the first year. The first year I lost.
Okay.
2018 I lost.
2018.
I was nominated for something and I lost. So I like the next year.
So the second year of your nomination, you won. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, I'm not losing.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I did everything in my powers to make sure I won. So even I got on stage. Only person I really think was my daughter, and just that's it. And I let Ladybug daughter talking. You know, I stepped back in my chair. I'm looking at the ward. I'm like in disbelief.
It didn't hit yet.
Like it ain't sinking until like probably weeks after.
I mean, at the end of the day, The Bush is really trap comedy, so it made sense for you to win that award. You feel what I'm saying? And it's bigger now from the year prior, before, whatever the case may be. So it makes sense. So we talked about the next season. We talked about the movie. Is there anything you want to add before we go into like a different little segment?
Nah, we go a different little segment.
All right, cool. So look. I want to ask you, something I'd like to do here is like this or that, right? So I'm gonna say 2 web series is you're gonna pick, right? 848 or Project Heat?
Project Heat.
Project Heat. Okay, cool. What about you, Rob? How you feel? I don't know if you watched them or whatever the case may be.
I don't think I ever seen
All right, cool.
But I seen Project Heat though.
Okay, cool. So you going with Project Heat?
You seen 848?
Huh?
You seen 848?
I saw I didn't watch the whole thing. I seen glimpses of it. Project Heat. Everybody knows Project Heat.
Everybody know Project Heat.
So we got the Brooklyn Way or 124. That was a tough one writing it down for me. So good luck. I don't know if you've seen both of them, but both of them are really good.
124.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna front. I like 124 a lot too, though. What about you, Rob?
Like shout out to thing though.
But
shout out to Brooklyn Way.
No.
You was in the.
No, I wasn't in the Brooklyn Way, but I worked with somebody who was an actor in the Brooklyn Way.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I understand. It's hard for me to choose, but I really do like 124 as well.
That's when Mr. Commodore got his.
Yeah. I watched that. I know it's good because I watched it more than once. Money and Violence, I watched more than once. Certain stuff you watch more than once. Not that I didn't do that with the Brooklyn Way, but I wasn't expecting 124 to be that good. Like I might start watching that again. You know what I mean? Just because we talked about it. Last one obviously is the easiest. Not the easiest one, but the most notable is Money and Violence or Respect Life. I know.
Yeah.
I would say Money and Violence.
Damn.
I'm staying out of that one. You know what I mean? Like, cause I want to be biased. And then Respect Life. Like I knew some of the people that was on it. It was both great shows, bro. So I'm happy I'm over here and y'all over there.
I'm crying.
I mean, I seen them on the Math Hoffa show.
Yeah.
So
because of that, you gonna choose them?
Nah, I'm just saying it's like hard for me to pick now. It's like, damn.
No.
I don't know.
I like both of them though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I do like
all right, that's where we gonna go? All right, cool.
Like that. Shout out to Boom. You're not even here no more.
And shouts out to the other web series that I didn't mention. It doesn't mean I'm not paying attention and stuff like that.
You didn't mention them. You mentioned them.
I know, but shouts out. But they on the come up. I'm on the come up. So I just want to say, if you watching, you got a web series or you writing a web series, a script right now, shouts out to you, man. Because a lot of people not doing nothing with their life, and hopefully one day they will be. But as far as Money and Violence, being that we both from the Bush, I know I said that a lot. They're gonna kill me in the comments, like, oh, we get it, you from the Bush, whatever. You know what I mean? And it was shot mainly in the Bush. What do you think about the way things ended over there?
I think that happens in a lot of stuff in production. Wherever any shows you do, it always have drama. So it's like regular drama. Every show probably have a little bit of drama, but I think it's just basically what happens when you have urban people come together to try to do something for a good cause. There's always going to be people not liking the way the direction of the show is going, or people want to be not the main leader. Or everybody have something to say. So when you're dealing with so much egos, it's hard.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Not as big as that, but I understand.
Yeah, it's
it happens. So would you say that's the lesson to learn right there? Is to I guess check your ego at the door?
I guess so. Make sure you pick the right people with the right egos.
Okay.
Sometimes you might have to check their zodiac signs too.
Come on. I mean, I'm big on the zodiac, but I wasn't ready for you to say that just now.
For real.
You think different signs mesh just a little bit better?
Yeah. That's a definitely.
That's interesting. I didn't think you was gonna say that. I thought I was the only one that's gun ho and stuff like that.
Nah.
But you mentioned the cast of Money and Violence, they were on the Math Hoffa show, and I didn't see the whole thing. I saw clips of it here and there and stuff like that. And it was a situation I wanted to bring up because, for the obvious. Like, there was a question that was asked, and it was like, are you all from Flatbush? And most of the cast response was like, nah, I feel like it could have been better being that it was shot in Flatbush. I feel like the responses could have been better. Not that I'm in my feelings, but I want to know, like, what are your thoughts on that?
I seen the clip with Van Vito posted up and stuff. I seen the clip, but it's just like, that's just a clip. I don't know if it's just...
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see the whole thing.
Stuff,
So I saw different clips, but like I felt like the response that the people gave, people going live, people in the comments was just going crazy. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. I think what got people riled up though mainly was, one of the actors, BR. I know him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't know if you know him. Well, you've seen Money and Vine, so you seen BR. You know what I mean? So I grew up with him. You know what I mean? Shouts out to him and
Same
stuff
block.
like that. Huh?
Same block.
Exactly, across the street from me. You know what I mean? And I think the problem that people had with him is he didn't say anything when this was being said and stuff like that. And I feel like the comment section just went a little too crazy about him not saying nothing.
I mean,
How do you feel about that?
Not to come to his defense or anything, but if the question was asked, is like, are y'all all from Flatbush?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, nah, we all not from Flatbush. Then I understand. But I guess people, you on a big platform, it'll be a perfect time for you to shout Flatbush out. That's how a lot of people felt.
Okay.
Should have just said, you know what I mean? But I understand, like, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I guess people just felt the way just because they just wanted to hear Flatbush on the Math Hoffa show.
I get it. I guess that kind of makes sense or whatever. I still don't know what to make of it until I see the whole thing.
I don't know their personal beef also, so we don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't know.
We don't know what. We wasn't there. I wasn't there with them. I wasn't riding with them. I don't know what happened. I wasn't drinking with them to know where the beef started from. So I don't know.
I'll tell you this much though, moving forward from that topic, like I would like to see, potentially you do some work with the writer.
Actually, I hit up the director.
Rafe?
No, not Rafe. I hit up the other director. Like we have mutual friends. We have mutual friends, and I hit up somebody in his mutual friends. Like we're supposed to. It gotta make sense. I would love to work with them.
Yeah, I would. It would be dope, for me as a fan and a podcaster or whatever the case may be, to see you, work with some other people. Who would be some of the people that directors more so that you would like to collab with?
I like shout out my boy Ray Lute.
Who?
Ray Lute.
Okay, Ray Lute. Shouts out to Ray Lute.
Luke Steffen.
Shouts out to Luke Steffen.
And the one for Money and Violence.
Okay. So this is a question, this is a debate that I have, in my mind and with certain family members and friends, sometimes or whatever, but definitely a lot. With family more so. Like what are some of the best part twos to a film? Like, sequels in your opinion? Like, I want one from each of y'all. Like, what's some of the best sequels?
Man, original's always better.
You think so? All right.
I know. So, like, original's always better.
You can't think of no part twos? Well, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I think I agree with him. Like, most originals is always...
Damn, I'm mad I didn't do more research. All right, so I think Bad Boys 2 it might be better than the first one, bro. It's a couple more I could think of. It can't come to mind. But Bad Boys 2, when I watch the second one, I'd be like, yo, I ain't gonna front. Exactly. It might be better than the first one. Huh?
When it was in Miami.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? They had it was in Miami. I'm just keep it at that. So being that you guys are in this business, what film would you love to remake?
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full? Are you your own version, like in Flatbush or like Brooklyn? Like,
you mean remake it as me making myself?
Yeah, like you remake, because I took theater class, you know what I mean, as an elective. So I know like all the movies, they kind of be recycling unless you have an original script, but most of them be remakes, just different, you know what I mean? So Scarface. That's a good one. Paid in Full would be a good one too.
Paid in Full and Scarface.
Okay. Who would be your favorite actors to work with? You know what I mean? In the industry. You know what I mean? Give me a couple of those.
Besides Denzel.
Okay. Of course.
I mean, I really don't industry people. I'm not too big on them.
Okay, not a problem. So something I like to do here, man. I always take like polls before I secret polls. So I kind of like restricted you or blocked you a little bit. And I did a poll about, just certain questions, and the ladies and the fans had questions and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into that, right? So this one is from me. So this is a situation that I saw. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram. It was a woman, she had 9 months to live or something like that. And she had asked like her current man if she wanted to sleep with her ex one last time. You know what I mean? So, how do y'all feel about that? That's something out of a movie, pun intended.
That's wicked.
That's weird,
That's
right?
like some Adam 22 type stuff.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram, man. What would you do if your shorty said that to you? Like, how could you even feel? Like, do you let her do it? Like,
Nah, I'm out that door.
she about to die in 9 months. Not die. I'm just saying, like, it's at first, because a girl sent it to me, right? Whatever the case may be. This wasn't part of the poll. This was just something I had. And when she sent it to me, I was like, oh, nah, I'm leaving her too. But it's kind of like, yo, she about to pack. I'm not saying I would let her do it. I'm just saying she about to.
Where's her money going to after she passed?
I don't know. That's another question. That's something I didn't ask. I just figured she's going to the upper room, so I could understand how someone else might let her do it. I wouldn't let you sleep with your ex. I don't care how long you got to live. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean?
That's wicked.
All right, cool. So one of the fan questions was, what's the difference between a man being too thirsty versus a woman being too thirsty? Rob like that. He like, damn.
That's a good one.
A woman being too thirsty, nobody look at it as a wrong, but when a guy being too thirsty is like,
that's a fact.
You like predators.
Yeah.
That's
like even when a girl try to hit on a guy, you reject him. It's just like, oh, like we did something wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact. I like that answer.
Upper hand.
What'd you say, Rob? Come on, man. Say it with your chest, my man. They need to hear what you saying, boy.
Is basically like women basically kind of got like the upper hand when it comes to stuff like that, because it's easier for a woman to get like any man she want, regardless of who it is. Like she could just wear whatever and guys go crazy for her, but guys just got to work harder.
Okay, so it's another one of those double standards, and I say that a lot, but like, cause before when I first started podcasting, you know what I mean, I would just be like, look, man, like I would debate, but like growing as a, from that time to now, it's like, yo, it's just one of them double standards, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You could throw that in there. So this one's a funny one, right? When you break up with your ex, does your family break up with them too?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know how annoying that is when you don't break up with the family don't break up. She still pull up to Thanksgiving.
That's quiet.
Like, yo, what are you doing here, shorty? She bring her other man. Like, you're not still part of the family.
Yeah, it's
like,
quiet.
Rob, you Haitian too? No disrespect. I'm just where you from?
Nah, I'm Grenadian.
Oh, shouts out to y'all, man. No, my
Haitian.
this girl that used to be my makeup artist, she was from Grenada and Antigua and stuff like that. So she told me a lot about the culture. I believe some parts of the country does speak French too, to my knowledge. You know what I mean? She told me my father speaks.
They don't like little language, yeah.
That's dope. Nah, man, we same shit. Labor Day, everybody's one Labor Day. You know what I mean? We got this. Men got the same goal every day, but Labor Day for sure. Okay, cool. So, what? Man, I don't know how I want to answer this. So you guys saw the Remy Ma situation, right?
Oh wow.
I only say that because it's like you saw the reaction, like, oh yeah. It's not only her. It happened allegedly, because I don't want to say that she did. I spoke about this a few times. I don't know that she did cheat. I don't know if she didn't cheat. I want to discuss the idea of her cheating, right? Like, what do you think about women openly cheating on their husbands more? The idea of it. You know what I mean? Not her in general, because it happens. What do you think about that idea?
I don't know. I feel like women are emotional, so it's like if a woman cheat, it's like she could fall more for like that person if like she cheat. But if a guy, like he cheats, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm just smash this girl and then go about my day." But I still love my girl. You feel me? So, but that was just a one night stand. But if a woman do it, it's like she would kind of show like those emotions, like, okay, like you still my man, but I still kind of want to be with this person too. So it's like it's weird. Like it's
It kind of go back to the thing we just talking about, the double standards. But I don't see a woman being more as open to that, to be honest. And I understand why. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a battle that I want to fight on camera or off camera, quite frankly. But I just wanted to throw that in there. What do you think about the show?
Nah, I think when women, we in a new generation, we gotta understand that.
That's big.
All this, women are now cheating off rip.
Off rip is crazy.
Rip.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Off rip is
They got
so you think when guys actually cheat, they actually cheating back without even knowing?
basically.
That was a good one.
If a girl have a guy that drives her, buy her food, and for sex, they have different guys for all of these stuff.
I believe so. So who's really the player?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
If your girl go to work,
You think every girl though? Not every girl. I used to think like that too.
Every girl. I'm not saying every girl, but
Okay. I want to clarify.
if the girl go to work and she have a guy buy her food, you think that's cheating?
I mean, all right. If I put myself in that predicament, I don't want you doing that. No. Don't do that. Don't ask another guy for food. Don't ask him for no money to fix your car. Like if I ain't got it, how about all right, cool, let's work on getting it together. You know what I mean? Let's go do something like together. Like let's start a business or something. Don't be asking no other man for no money for no lunch or for no nothing. What's wrong with you? That's cheating to me. You know what I mean? Like that's a good point. But I don't want to, because they probably gonna see this and be like, "Oh, you bashing women, whatever the case may be." I bash people, man, because it's gonna be a lot of episodes where we gonna bash men, and I think y'all gonna love it. So, you know what I mean? But
Men get bashed all the time.
Exactly.
So,
but this is one of my favorite questions. One of my closing questions is give us 7 things that you can't live without. It's one of my favorite questions. 7 things you can't live without this.
Music.
Huh?
Music.
Okay.
Sleep. Food. 2K.
2K is crazy, bro. I wasn't expecting that.
2K. Girl. Family.
Girls or your girl?
Family.
My fault. That's 6. Family. He looked at me like, "Yo, you trying to get caught up?" I ain't hear what you said. My fault.
And money.
Money. I think you said money twice?
I don't know, but
all right, cool. I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't want to process. All right, what about you, bro? Give us 7 things that you cannot live without.
I say family, family, fashion, food, money.
That's 4.
Damn, I can't think of nothing else. It's crazy.
Shit, life's so simple.
That's usually around the time people get stuck. For you guys, answered it pretty quick. So
it don't take much to make a guy happy. Put like that.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girls would have said my hair, my nails, my toes.
Nah, you'd be surprised, bro. I'm gonna show you some clips of like females answering that question. You'll be surprised. I would agree with you if it was right. Like, yeah, in my experience on my show, you're right. But nah, it's better than you think. Tell us, where they can find the clothing at and stuff like that, your Instagram, everything that you got going on, you know what I mean? Because we about to sign out anyway, but like let them know where they can find your work at, bro. Like be confident with that shit, because I seen some of your clothes, I see the fit, it's fly, bro. I've seen way worse people be very confident, no offense to them, but word for real, no offense to them. So talk your shit, man. Stop playing, bro. Go ahead, bro.
You can find me on Instagram at Anasupe NYC _. And you can find me on Facebook at Anasupe Clothing. You can find me on Twitter, Anasupe Clothing. You can also find me on TikTok at Anasupe Clothing as well. And got a website that's Anisupeclothingofficial.com, and it's spelled ANISUPE clothingofficial.com.
All right, cool, man. So definitely go cop up, man. You see the hoodie. You see the hoodie. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, Showtime. Sign us out, man. You know what I mean? Tell them where they can find you at.
Find me
Everything was going on, all that.
You can find me at my Cash App. Cash App is PAPERVIEW 6. If you want to support me, anything I'm doing, just Cash App me.
No Instagram, no that. Just Cash App. Come
Instagram. You can follow me on the Bush movie. And I got the Bush _ that's THEBUSH. And that's it. The Bush Clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's it.
I mean, you heard it here first, man. Anisupe Clothing, Showtime. Definitely shouts out to those brothers. And look out for the movie. The Bush movie season 3 is coming soon, man. You heard? We out.
And my Cash App.
We get it out here on the Bush. We get it out here.